Hi.
Hi. So, our last vlog,
Yeah.
on our last day,
Yeah.
we thought we'd have a lovely, restful day.
Chill by the pool.
Chill by the pool.
Go and have some coffee and cake.
Yeah. Those plans have been scuppered somewhat, have they not? So, somebody fell over.
Did.
So we had to go to a clinic. So the main thing she fell over last night, and the main thing was we're not going to UTH.
Yeah. No way. Not UTH.
Yeah. So coordination is done.
It's not a thing anymore.
It's not a thing.
There was no coordination.
No.
I stood up and fell over.
Yeah.
Whilst...
We'll tell you the real story when we're in England. But yeah. So that's what happened. That's the official line. Stood up, fell over.
Yeah.
So we went to a private clinic.
I mean, it looked, when you got inside, I mean, from the outside, it was still...
It's wonderful. What I really enjoy about this place is they build stuff and they don't build any way to get there.
No.
So on the highway, it's like the main road through Zambia. They've built the tolls, but not the road.
Yeah.
They've built the buildings, but not the way to get there. So if you were like unconscious and you had to have like a CT or an X-ray, there's no way to get there.
No, it is just over gravel or just like dirt.
So we had to hop along all the way in, and then we had to pay for every single part of it. So
What was interesting is that my crutches. Oh, so I'd just like to say it's only a sprain.
Yeah,
like it's not.
Yeah, no, that's fine.
My crutches were more expensive than the consultation with the doctor and 2 X-rays.
Yeah, yeah, and they're beauties. Do you want to just? Yeah. Let's bring them in.
Just...
Look at these. I mean, they are. I mean, I don't even know. Like, they are old school.
They are.
They're beautiful. So our
Real
journey
fashion
home has
accessory.
become somewhat more complicated.
Little bit.
Little bit.
But I might get to ride in one of those snazzy little boop boop things at the airport.
Oh,
that'd be fun.
Little Ellie's not having any of that.
No,
but...
she's fully disowning us. You with your braids, me with my luminous crutches.
Yeah. But I tell you what, right? If there's ever in a crisis, everybody needs a little Ellie.
She was wonderful this morning.
Yeah.
She brought us breakfast.
She's such a babe.
Nice hot drink.
I hadn't done anything yet. Yeah.
She's just a beauty.
Everybody needs a little Ellie.
Yeah.
So that's...
So that was our adventure this morning.
Yeah.
It was
fun. It was fun. I tell you what, I did, like, I know that we were there because she hurt herself, like, but you've got to take these things for what they are.
Yeah.
And it was nice to see the difference between private healthcare and government healthcare.
Massive difference.
Massive difference. You still have to pay for government healthcare, but private healthcare is... See, the clinic that we went to was actually how I imagined healthcare to be in Zambia.
Yeah.
Like, basic, but
okay.
Because like when we were looking at the hospital and stuff, it said that it had all these different hospitals
and the thing is, they're really good at building buildings.
Yeah, they love building buildings.
And all these buildings look really swanky from the outside and nice, and you get inside and it's just
so
awful. So
it was nice to see the difference.
Yeah.
How the other half live.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just makes me really appreciate the NHS, because no matter who you are, you can be broke, homeless,
mega rich,
or mega rich, and you'll receive the same healthcare.
I mean, if you go private in the UK, you just get your own salt and pepper
and a duvet.
A duvet, teapot.
You get the same stuff. It's the same nurses. It's the same doctors. It's
the
literally,
healthcare is exactly the same.
Yeah, it's so. They don't do anything special.
No, we're just. I think it's just. It sounds really cliche, doesn't it?
It
But
does.
we are so lucky, and we are so fortunate to have the NHS.
Yeah, yeah, we are. I mean, it just makes you like just going there and paying for each part individually.
Like, you couldn't have anything done until you'd paid.
Yeah.
So they say you need this, so you have to go and pay, and then you go and have it done.
Yeah.
So
Like, if you were really ill and you had no family, what would happen?
I think you would just get taken to UTH
Yeah.
and get basic.
Basic. But yeah. So this vlog was supposed to be about, have we changed as people? Ellie was supposed to think about this last night, but that's not what she's talking about. No. Last night, I did come into little Ellie and say, she's the most dramatic person I've ever met. Like, I was like, she's been so dramatic. And like, so Ellie went out to see her, and I went to the toilet, and then Ellie came in and she went, oh, she's actually really crying. And I was like, no, she must actually be in pain. And
I'm not a crier.
Like, she was proper sobbing, so then
It really hurt.
I felt a bit bad then.
And I'd had some gin, so it must have hurt. But
It
then
must have
everything
hurt.
was more dramatic. Take off my chitenge!
She was laid on the floor like a slug. I just need you to take my chitenge off. And Zara's trying to get her. And she's just like, there's nothing wrong with the rest of her body. It's just,
Oh, everything was broken.
it's just the foot.
Yeah.
I can't do it. She was very dramatic, but I think she was very dramatic.
Yeah,
Yeah, she was. It was the gin.
definitely.
But I
I'm
did
not
feel
a
bit
crier.
bad. I did feel bad when you actually cried, because you
Yeah.
don't cry.
I don't cry. I never cry.
She was proper
Everyone
sobbing.
tells me I'm dead inside, don't
Yeah.
they? Ice Queen.
Yeah.
Really hurt.
And she was proper sobbing.
Yeah.
So little Ellie shamed me.
Yeah. Good.
Still found it really funny. If anyone
It
was
is
going to
quite
do it,
funny.
it was you.
I've had pictures today in wheelchairs and on crutches. Like,
Yeah, we
they've
fully
just been making my
milked.
life miserable.
Yeah. What we said, so we were like, obviously we're going to go with you, but you are going to have to expect the fact that we are going to, like, be annoying all day.
And he's got all the cheese puffs. So Ellie feels the need that if anything is long and thin, potentially phallic-like,
she must make it that way.
yeah.
So a big cheese puffs
Yeah.
thing. Just... She's the most immature of us all.
Yeah, she is.
I'm using it as a float in the pool.
Just nibble on them.
It's the
as you go
biggest bag
round.
of crisps ever. Show us this bag. Look at this. I mean, that is a bag of puffs, isn't it? That is a bag of cheesy puffs. It's beautiful.
Yeah. I wonder what
So-
it tastes like.
Anyway, has Zambia changed you as a human being?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if it's changed me. It's just made me more
Pathetic.
aware.
Pathetic.
More pathetic. That's the gin. It's just made me more aware of my practice.
Yeah.
And I think to myself, oh, we'd do this, we'd do that.
Yeah.
Um,
I've spent so much time reflecting on like
and that,
how it is where we are.
like, you can't tar everyone with the same brush, but there is a general lack of compassion.
Yeah.
I've found, which we just don't have at home, and it really shows.
Yeah.
And people are so resigned to the fact that the healthcare is bad, and
Nobody questions anything, and I think
no,
that's the
they
thing
just
that-
accept it, and I think that's why nothing improves.
Yeah. I think that's very
I mean,
true.
they've got posters on the wall telling them you should do this, you should do that, but nobody looks at them. Nobody pays attention to them, and they'll make the odd sweeping comment, won't they? Like, your patient's comfort comes first, and then in the next breath they're pulling them round by their broken limb, or
Yeah. I think I've got a newfound respect for audit,
absolutely.
which no one would ever say that. Like I definitely have a newfound respect for audit, because while we see audit as like an exercise in just like trying to
People.
catch you out,
Exercise in paper.
yeah, and like trying to
Yeah.
catch you out and oh, you're not doing that right. But I actually, audit is a good thing, because it does make you look and look at the results and work out where to go from there, where to change things. And they don't have that here.
No.
Nobody learns by mistakes. They're just
And there are two different kinds of routes into nursing. So you have a diploma and a degree. And the degree students are taught very differently to the diploma, which I find, like, the subject content
yeah.
is very different. So the degree students know more, it's more like our
More like
degree,
us, yeah, they know
AMP, medication. Whereas the diploma students, somebody was looking at one of their sign-off books, and for things in their final year, it was like
feed a human.
Yeah, feed a baby or bath a baby, feed a patient.
Yeah, but they're the ones that do most of the work, which is why it's quite worrying. That not worrying. I mean, it is what it is. Like that is what it is. But I just don't know that they're still doing everything that the degree nurses do. In fact, the degree nurses don't really do the med rounds because they're doing other things. So it's the diploma nurses that are doing the medications, and they do not question anything. And I think that's something that I have really enjoyed respecting. Really enjoyed respecting. That makes no sense, but like I have like I love that from the second you are a student nurse, you are taught to question everything and everyone. Like just question everything, and I think that is.
But they become angry.
They do not like it. Yeah, and that's what's really good about nursing is that the second you are a student nurse, you are taught you must question everything, and that makes you a better practitioner, and the person who's teaching you a better practitioner, because you do things because that's the way you know how to do it. And then when someone says to you, why are you doing it that way, you're like, oh, because of this, this and this. And then that person, it leads you to have those conversations with other people. They're like, oh, well, this is what we're taught now in school, and then you can pass that information, because obviously when you leave school, you don't, in England, you don't put your books down forever, but you do. There's not as much to learn, and like learning becomes something you have to do yourself.
I think it's not that there's not enough to learn. We say there's always something new to learn.
But you do get set in your ways. But having people who question you does make you think, oh, okay, and then you like, and lots of nurses go, oh, and they look it up and they go, oh yeah, like that's So, when we were taught this, it was this, and that's
there's none
of that here, and
there's no bad feelings about asking a question.
No, you don't. Like, I've had no mentors in the UK be annoyed that I've asked why you did it that way.
Yeah,
this is the way we do it. Like, even on the stroke unit, I was one of the wounds I was dressing. The nurse was like, we're going to do this. I was like, oh, why are you using Inodine when like that it's quite dry and perhaps it could use honey? I was like, in the community we were using honey dressings, and she was like, oh, that's a really good idea, and went and found like the honey dressing. So and she's been a nurse for like a really long time, but wasn't annoyed that a student had said something else. And I think that's what's really good. Whereas here, you must
not
question
the nurses.
No.
They are nurses.
You are not a nurse. But so I think I haven't changed as a person. I've got a newfound respect for our nursing and our
resources.
Yeah, the stuff we've got.
Yeah. Although I still am not going to be wasteful.
No, I'm going to try not to be wasteful.
Really think.
Do I need this?
Yeah.
Before you fill your pockets up.
Yeah.
I think that's the thing. But, saying that, we sound like we've just sort of been harsh about the nurses. I mean, I've really loved, I have admired massively their resourcefulness and their, like, improvisation. That has really impressed me. Because they don't have stuff, so they have to think on their feet and make stuff up. And I think that's...
and there are a lot of them that do care, and they want to make things better, and they get really frustrated at how they have to work. And that's not just the nurses as well, that's the doctors too, all healthcare professionals there. I think we sound so negative about it because it is such a contrast.
I
don't see that. It's not different, it's contrast.
Word. I think that's what it is. And I just think it genuinely makes me sad that these people don't have the stuff that we do. That it's...
And just that you can see, even the quality of life affects the healthcare. Cancer is in such a high percentage of people. So, was it 40% of women will have
cervical cancer?
Yeah, cervical cancer, and only 5% breast, which is very different, isn't it? But the skin cancer is a really big thing here as well.
That's a sun, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
But there's no education about it.
No.
And there's still there's a lot of stigma about being ill
Yeah.
that they get from the community. So, and people still go to see witch doctors for traditional medicine before they come to the hospital. So we often see patients who have got really advanced illness or diseases, and it's because they've been to see a traditional doctor.
Witch doctor, yeah.
And they leave it for such a long time.
It's really sad. It's heartbreaking, some of the things that you see.
You just, I think I would just feel helpless if I worked there.
Yeah, like full time, it would.
Yeah. So I take my hat off to the nurses that keep going in day by day.
Yeah.
And
yeah, you're right.
but
I'm so
they
looking forward to
say they've got a
having an
long way
English
to
nurse.
go.
Yeah, they do know that. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna go lay down at Frimley in the foyer and just give the entire hospital a hug.
Yeah.
So if you trip over us in the foyer, we're just appreciating Frimley.
Yeah, I'm going to
And then
stroke every wall.
Yeah, I'm going to go to the Duke of Kent building and be like, thank you for the things you've taught me. Yeah.
But I'm really glad we came. It's been
yeah.
an amazing experience.
It's been something that I never would have thought I'd do.
Yeah.
I didn't think I was doing it the day before.
Yeah, she was not
Was
a happy
out.
person at the airport.
No. But I've enjoyed myself so much. I've met some amazing people. To be real cheesy, like I've made my friendships with the Ellies, like just more.
Don't worry, Verity, you're still her best friend.
Yeah, you are. But like our friendships have become more because we've got
We've
this
not
shared
been
experience.
annoyed at each other
No,
once.
no,
Not cross once.
no, not once.
Maybe this morning when they had to come to the clinic with me.
We weren't really
I'll
cross.
say.
We found it more funny that we could just be mean to you all morning. I think Alyssa thought we were just mean.
Yeah, she did.
She doesn't get English humour.
No.
She doesn't get
sarcasm.
No. But
yeah, it's been
it's
amazing.
been so nice, and I've really loved it. And even though little Lily hasn't been on here, like she's completely part of like this
Like our
lovely
little
little yeah.
trios.
When we this morning,
Come
we were
on,
like,
Lily.
why were they like if they were going to
Come
tell
on.
us that only one of us could go? We were like, no, we are sisters.
Yeah. Family.
Yeah. Now she's slinking.
Yeah,
off.
she is sneaking out.
But yeah. So I've had the best time.
Hmm.
I wouldn't do it again, but like as in I wouldn't do it twice. Like I
wouldn't come here
Yeah.
again.
If I could speak to earlier Kelly,
I would come back if I could bring all the stuff.
all the stuff. Yeah, I'd bring so much more stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not stuff for me. I'd
And
like
make
half of the stuff I
policies,
bought. Yeah.
procedures.
Yeah.
and-
Yeah. So I would
Who
definitely
knew
come back.
I'd love a
yeah.
policy so much?
I know.
Like,
Who
oh.
knew?
Oh, I love policy.
I love a policy.
Tells you what you're meant to do.
Yeah. And if you don't do it, there's consequences.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so I wouldn't bring half the stuff I brought for me, and I would fill my case with stuff for the hospital. Because I'd just take everything.
God, they just need it.
Yeah, they need everything. So, who knows? But I'd love to speak to previous Kelly and say, you're going to have such a good time. You're going to love it. You're going to hate it. You're going to cry some days.
Yeah.
There's going to be days where you just don't want to go to work. There's going to be days when you just think, I just want to go home.
Mm.
But overall, you're going to have just the best experience.
Yeah.
So I'd like to say that to her.
Mm.
Although she'd probably be like, yeah, no, you've said you had the worst days ever. Nah, she's a wimp.
It's just been
It's been so nice. I've loved it. I've really loved it. I'm going to miss people being in my bedroom all the time.
Yeah.
I'm going to wake up tomorrow and it's just
It's
going to
like-
be John
it's
and I'll be like, oh.
We used to do cadets, so it's like being back
it's
on
been like
camp.
annual camp. Yeah, it's so nice.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to miss everyone in the morning.
Yeah. But I am really looking forward to coming home.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to come
I'm so
home.
excited. To scoop those boys up and my husband. I'm so excited.
But we are secretly hoping that my ankle will get us a bit more leg room.
If you've got, like, it'd be really nice if you could just get one bonus from you being
Yeah.
Spanner.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to happen.
We can try.
Just look real sad. If we put Ellie's cry face on. But yeah, so anyway, so that is us. We've had a lovely time. And
I'm sorry we've bored you.
yeah,
The past
bored
month
you
you
to
probably
tears.
oh god.
Yeah, these two still banging on. But people still keep watching. Yeah, they don't really know why.
It really excites us when we're like, oh look, we got 12 views.
We've loved doing this.
Yeah.
When we decided to do this, we were like,
We started and we were like, oh god.
but we've loved doing it. So
It's been so fun.
yeah. So that's
So yeah. So that's us. We're going to go chill by the pool now.
We've got to get her down the stairs first.
Yeah. That's why I go down on my bum.
Right. So anyway, to Zao Nana.
To Zao Nana.
Bye.